Hey guys, this is Mani Karthik here. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, we're going to talk about what are the easy ways that freelancers can start a business entity legally in India. Stick around. There couldn't be a better time to be an entrepreneur in India than right now. With the government taking major steps to promote startups and the ease of doing business ranking by the World Bank rising significantly, it is easier today to start a company in India than ever before. So what are you waiting for? If you're always dreamt of being your own boss and making a mark on the business world, there is no time like the present. Hey there, this is Mani Karthik. I'm a professional blogger from India. I quit my job in the US to get back to India and follow my passion, which happens to be blogging. In my daily struggle in life to get better, smarter, and richer, I've made several mistakes and learned a lot. Today, I share everything that I've learned on my blogs and this channel. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel, but don't do it now. Decide after watching this video. So India has emerged as a market full of opportunities for national as well as international investors. The entrepreneurial friendly policies by the government of India have been driving strong growth for startups, with 2018 seeing a whopping 108% rise in startups in India as compared to 2017. But before you translate your dream into reality, you first need to know the types of companies that can be registered in India. So let's take a look. Type 1 for the Lone Ranger, sole proprietorship. One of the simplest forms of business is a sole proprietorship. Here you are the whole and soul of the business, liable for all profit and losses. But as William R. Bassett said, the one-man control is the best in the world if that man is big enough to manage everything. So while it offers many benefits, it also has its own share of challenges. The advantages are, of course, total control of power and decision-making, ease of change in the legal structure, and minimal capital requirements as compared to other types of businesses. But it is a huge responsibility since you are liable for all the debts and obligations. The capital required to run a business might be hard to earn in a sole proprietorship, and you will be taxed as a single person. So that's a problem. Let's look at type 2. You can get more support with a partnership company. So if you don't have the resources to start a business on your own, or you don't want to be the sole decision maker in your company, consider a partnership. Here, each partner has limited liability in terms of business actions and obligations. The time and money invested in the business is shared by partners, as are the profits. You can start a partnership with just 2 people, or you could have up to 20 partners. The key is to choose wisely such that you are like-minded people who share the same vision. The major advantage of a partnership is that it increases the borrowing capacity of the company, and the company formation doesn't involve complex legal formalities. Since the risk is also shared, your liabilities are lower than in a sole proprietorship. The catch is that there are risks of conflicts and even legal issues that might build up between the partners at some point of time. Type 3, a more complex business structure, the private limited company. This is a more complex business structure because you need to have at least 2 directors, a minimum of 2 shareholders, and there is a minimum share capital that you need to ensure. It offers limited liability and legal protection for the shareholders. There is also scope to attract investors in a private limited company, which means scope for expansion and growth. However, shares invested in a private company cannot be sold or transferred without the consent of other shareholders. I had always wanted to run my own business, and returning to India helped me fulfill this dream. I ended up starting a private limited company which sort of umbrellas all my business ventures into one. The key, however, I believe, is to prepare your blueprint really well, your business model, your scale, and your product market fit. Not just your business structure, but also your offering, and think about where you might end up 5 years from now and choose a solution accordingly. As for bloggers and freelancers, you could either start off as a sole proprietorship or a private limited company like me. In whichever case, don't forget to register your company, without which you might attract legal action and penalties. Oh, and by the way, there are a couple of different online companies that will let you register a company if you submit the paperwork, and it's pretty much online. I use Vakil Search. There are also other companies that I believe can do this for you. So it's become very, very easy in the last couple of years, especially considering all the benefits and features the government of India has provided and made it easy for entrepreneurs to start their own companies. So make use of it. It actually takes about 3 to 4 weeks if you have everything in place, but it might also go a little bit prolonged if you have more documents and stuff to submit. But yeah, in about 2 months or 3 months, you could actually have your company set up in your name or whatever name you want to. As for bloggers, I believe this is extremely important for taxation purposes, managing your money, making sure you're not getting into any legal trouble once you cross a certain limit. But if you are making big money, I strongly recommend that you start your own company, your own legal entity, and make sure everything is well documented and accounted for so that you don't get into any legal problems later. All the best. Let me know in comments if you are thinking of incorporating your own company, or if you already have your own company and what services you have used so that others can benefit from it. Thanks a lot. This is Mani Karthik signing off.